Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, Christine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you all. Where's everybody, watching from? For some of you, it must be very, very early in the morning. Am I right? Oh, so happy and excited to be here with all of you. And welcome to every single person who is here, wherever you're watching from, whatever is going on with you in your life. And so today we're going to just receive all the beautiful messages from the divine, from that divine intelligence, that divine, beautiful flow of love, of peace, of energy. Hello, Elena. Where are you all from? Let me know where you're signing in from. Welcome to everybody. Thank you for being here. So many blessings to all of you. And I'm so blessed to have all of you here with me. So thank you. Thank you for being here with me. And today we're just going to allow that guidance to come through from the divine mind, the divine mind that sees, that knows, that is everything. That is everything. And I want us to completely and totally just feel that guidance, feel that calm, feel that peace, and feel that divine energy flowing through us, and creating vibrations of immense joy, immense abundance, immense love, immense success, immense peace. Let's just feel our own beautiful presence, our own energetic being, and let's charge up that part of ourselves which is most natural, most powerful, most content, and just full of life, true life, true life, true love, true peace. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. Who is excited to receive from the divine, to hear the messages from the divine today? Type yes, type yes. And first, what we're going to do is we're going to just center ourselves by chanting. We're going to chant Om together just to get ourselves into that beautiful state. And who wants to chant Om today? And what time is it for all of you? Who wants to chant Om with me today? Okay, we have maybe there's a delay, or maybe everyone just is like in a zone that they don't, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We're here, we're connecting in spirit. So that's what's beautiful, okay? It's been a while since you've joined one of my lives. Oh, and you're so happy to catch it. The divine must need me to hear this now. I think that's what you meant. Hello, 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 everybody. Yes, Tiffany, were you a part of one of my online experiences? Gary, you want to meditate? You want to chant Om with me? Hello, Sylvie. Hello, Anchal. Welcome. You'll chant, Christine. And I don't know who's familiar with chanting Om. Welcome, Malika. Oh, lovely, lovely, Tiffany. That's wonderful. I'm so happy you're here. Don't worry about the typos. Don't worry. But we've got to be very careful these days, right? Because that autocorrect, boy, oh boy, have I had a few which have been quite inappropriate. Guidance for you, Rupesh. Welcome to all of you. Right? Who's had those, like, of course, we've all had those very, very, like, alarming autocorrect messages where you're like, whoa, I'm glad that didn't, I checked that before it went out. So I've actually turned off autocorrect on my phone. Hello, Sunidhi, welcome. I've turned it off because I was like, wow, how did it figure that that should be the word? You know, this very, very obscene word should be the word that should be in that sentence where it has no place at all. Do you know what I mean? It's so funny. Okay, well, laughter is always good for our soul, it's good for our spirit, and I feel that is like the core, the essence of spirituality. If you can keep yourself laughing, keep that joy, that laughter on inside of you, you can get through absolutely anything in your life. Am I right? Am I right? If we keep that joy happening, keep the comedy happening in our lives, see things with a sense of humor, rather than getting so serious about it. Oh my gosh, just twist it, like make it a comedy. Whatever you're dealing with right now, make it a skit, like turn it into a funny thing. And when we do that, we can have like a little bit of lightness of being. And even when people are struggling through the worst time in their lives, have you ever experienced this? Like you're in deep pain, but instead of crying, you're like hysterically laughing. Do you know who's experienced that? Like, it can be something really major, even like you lost somebody or something, and instead of crying, you laugh. And so laughter is really, it is a beautiful source of healing. It's a beautiful source of healing within us, right? So just keep the lightness of being. Don't get too serious about anything. Welcome, Dave. Welcome to every single person who is here. And let's get our energy. Let's find that beautiful calm within us. We're going to chant Om now. Everybody ready to chant Om? Good morning to you, Cheryl. Good morning. You're in Oregon. Wow. I'm so happy that you're here for the first time. Welcome to everybody who's ever been with me before, ever experienced this before, or those of you who are here for the first time. I believe you are here for a reason. I believe you are here to receive all the healing, all the peace, all the light, all the illumination that you need in your life. Because I just surrender, I let go, I step out of the way, and I allow that divine flow of incredible like potential and energy to come through for all of us. I say all of us because when I watch back, when I listen to it, I am healed and I am inspired as well. Okay, so ready everybody? Who's chanted Om before? Have you all chanted Om before? In case you haven't chanted Om before, I'm going to do a little Om for you all so that you can follow. All right, this is how you chant Om. It's very easy. It's like the letter O. Just O, and you close with Om. Om. Okay, got that everybody? And it is known as the primordial sound. I'm telling you, Om it has been one of the greatest gifts of my life. When I chant Om, no matter what situation it's about, because it changes your frequency, it changes your energy field, it changes everything. All right, it changes the way you're going to choose things in your life, the way you're going to react to things, or you're going to respond to things, or it also changes just the vibration around you. Are you ready, everybody? Let's chant Om. All right, so just relax completely. Just relax. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. And now let's chant Om. Let us surrender all our doubt, all our fear, and all the uncertainties of our lives today. Let us lay them at the feet of this great, evolving, ever-present intelligence. And let us free ourselves from all our thinking and surrender to the divine consciousness, which is always in harmony. And that is who we are. We are a part of this incredible, powerful, and beautiful universe. And let us see the light within us growing. Just see the light in you. It may appear wherever it does, but just see it within you. See your light growing and illuminating your consciousness and your entire being. And as it lights up your being, see it radiating outwards towards everything and everyone in your life. Let it fill up every part of this universe. Let it connect to all the light there is. Thank you, Divine Light. Thank you for your guidance today. Thank you for always speaking to us, whether we hear you or not. And help us to open our hearts and our beings to hear you, to hear our own inner beautiful voices, which are pure and are divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, welcome back. So that was really important for us to feel the connection of our own divine beings. How do you feel after the meditation? Did you get to meditate? Did you chant with me? Yes, Sunidhi, welcome to the divine. Thank you to the divine. Yes, so what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to first receive some messages for all of you. Okay, we all as a collective, in humanity, we are all struggling with certain things in our lives. Maybe you're struggling emotionally, or you're struggling financially, or you're struggling, with your thoughts or your mental health or whatever it is. I know that the remedy for all those things are in our connection to the divinity within us, all around us, and for us to shift our energy from negative thinking, negative talking, negative forecasting, to creating this vibration in our lives and around us of faith, of hope, of love, of peace, of tolerance, of kindness, of deep, deep compassion. First of all, for yourself and for the world or whoever we come in contact with. And having said that, it isn't easy, right? It isn't easy to do that sometimes, right? Who over here is struggling with something in their lives? Just, you don't have to say what it is. If if you want to, you can. Om, 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 Alex. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya means, Nidhi, you are. Tiffany, you are. Gary, you are. I just want you all to know that I'm here. I feel your energy. I feel your presence. I'm supporting you through whatever it is that you're struggling with. And I'm sending out so much love into your life. And there is no cap on how much love you can express because it's unconditional, it is free flowing. Flora, you're also struggling. If any of you want help today, if you want to ask me a question about something you're struggling with, I will help you. I will receive for you, and I will speak whatever, speak the words that come through me for you today. So if you want to say, I'm feeling a certain way, what does the divine want to share with me about that? Feel free to do that. That's why I'm here. That's why I want to build this beautiful community so that all of us can feel that we are not alone. That whatever we're struggling with, we are not alone, and we are connected. We are connected to each other, and we are here to support each other. Okay, so go ahead and type your question if you have one, but I'm just gonna let it flow, and I'm gonna talk about how how do we handle all the uncertainties in life. Mary, I'm so sorry to hear that your dad passed away. My deepest condolences, Mary. I am so, so, so sorry to hear that. And may you feel the comfort of divine love all around you. May you know that your dad he is in bliss. He is in bliss. There's only love. There is only love. Hi, Aarti. Welcome. Yeah, and that love never goes away. That love never goes away. But I understand the pain of losing somebody. It's beyond difficult. It is. I know. I've been through it. I know what it feels like. Okay, and I feel it. Like, I'm emotional. I feel for everybody because I know it's hard sometimes, and it's devastating. It's devastating. Gary, why do I feel fear when I feel I've been blessed? That's an interesting question. I mean, we all live in a world of, the truth is that let's be honest, okay? It is a little scary. It is a little scary, right? Life, it's not like, everything's guaranteed. It is scary. And so the question is, how do you live with fear? How do you deal with it? How do you speak to it? How do you live your fullest life in spite of the fear that may come up for you? And what helps me when I am feeling any kind of fear or any kind of that sense of uncertainty, I just find my own center. Deeply connect to that part of yourself which is always constant. You need to find that witness within you where you are not shaken by everything that happens. Welcome, Dua. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome, Damini. And for us to deal with fear in our lives, you just have to find that equanimity within you. That yes, fear, it's not, it's there, right? It's there to protect us. But you can ask yourself, Gary, is this fear a logical fear? Is this a fear that I'm feeling because there's an actual danger there that I'm worried about? Or is it a fear that you have acquired over the years because of the experiences that you've had? So you need to go deeper and address that fear and ask it, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? And speak to it. Speak to that fear and don't run away from it. If you run away from your fears, they have power over you because you're just avoiding them. You're like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Instead, just ask yourself, where are you coming from? And when you have that dialogue with your fear, you will find out what the root is. Okay, Gary, do you have an idea where that fear comes from? Yes, you've been blessed, but where does that sense of fear and insecurity come from? Think about it. Think about where the root of that fear is from. I feel like it is a fear of loss. It's a fear of losing something. It's a fear of losing. Sometimes when your life is going really well as well, what happens is we become attached to that and then we think, oh my gosh, what if I lose all of this? What if? So you've got to come to that place within yourself, the strength within yourself, that wherever you are, however blessed you are, or however difficult it is, you're not attached to either of them. You're not attached to everything going amazingly well, and you're not attached to, or overly shaken by things that are going badly for you in your life, because that is life, isn't it? That is life. Life is like that. You can't say what's going to happen next. The only thing you can be in charge of is how you are aligning your own being and keeping your presence calm and having that control within you, having that power within you. Does that make sense, Gary? A lot of your good friends and pets have passed away. Yeah, that's so hard. That's so hard. I am so sorry to hear that, Gary. There we go. There's your fear, because that's the thing. That's life, right? It's not some this, at least the material existence, the physical existence that we live in, it is not a piece of cake. It is constantly fluctuating. We're losing people, we're losing pets, we're losing so many things. And how do you deal with that? That is the answer. How do you deal with that? I am so sorry for your loss, Gary. But when we surrender to the truth of this physical existence, which is that we have not come here to live forever. But the beautiful thing is that we are divine and infinite beings. That is the beautiful thing. When you understand that your physicality or the physicality of anyone in your life is not limited to this life. On my last live, I shared an experience that I had, where when I was meditating, I lost my identity. I was no longer this person, this body, and I became one with absolutely everything. I mean, it was the most beautiful, most magical experience of my life, because I was everything. I was everything. And so know this, that whoever you have lost, and even when you go from here, you become expanded, you expand, you become more. It is in our human bodies and human lives that we think we're small. We are not. We are not. We're so attached. Everything in the world makes us feel attached to this, attached. Understand that all of this is just it's a beautiful play that's happening where we feel stabbed in our hearts. And there's like, you know, it's all about coping with it. It's not about um, getting stuck there. How do you get out of that frequency, and how do you surrender to what is and yet progress forward, right? There are so many paradoxes, it seems, in this life. But the truth is, you've got to find the fine art, the fine balance of living this life, because we want quick solutions. We want to be, we want everything now. I mean, in today's culture, everything is now, now, now. And you have to try and find a place within yourself where you discipline your being into understanding that everything is not now, everything is not just for me, me, me. It is an act of surrender. That's all life is about, an act of surrender. The more you can surrender, the more you can let go, the more you can just say, okay, in humility, I surrender to this moment with love, with grace, with peace. And that opens you up to not being afraid anymore, because you are not staying in that small material being. You're not staying small. You understand. You understand. You are everything. You are everything. And nothing can separate you from the love that you shared with all the people in your life if you've lost them. And nothing can separate with your pets, because they are just pure divinity as far as I'm concerned. Animals are just pure divinity, they are so beautiful. They give you so much. And I love the support in this chat. I love how people are supporting Gary, and it's so beautiful. That's what it's about. You see, Gary, there is so much to focus on in terms of like what is going good in your life, and just handle your fears. We all feel fears, and it's okay. When you're feeling fear of any kind of fear, just take a deep breath in and let it out. I let the fear go. I breathe in calm, and I breathe out fear. Okay, that is my answer for you, Gary. I hope it helped you. I hope it helped whoever is dealing with fear. Let me know what you thought of it, and let me know how all of you all deal with fear. Let me see on YouTube. There is a question here. What was the question? Let's see. Okay, I can't seem to find it. So yes, anyone else want to share? Anyone else want to share what they're going through, and you want some sort of guidance about how to deal with that? Type it in the comments. Yes, Ruby, if you have a question about your life and you want to ask about whatever it is, you can go ahead and ask in the chat, and I will try and help you, and I will allow the divine messages to come through me for you today. Okay? All right. So a lot of people dealing with losing their loved ones, I think that's a great topic, the topic of the end of our lives, the end of the lives of people that we love. What does that mean? It does create a lot of fear, a lot of angst, but we got to talk to it, and we've got to just bring ourselves to the center of our beings. You're walking on a sea of so many things, and you've just got to keep your center. That's the way to deal with everything in your life. You are married, but love is missing in your life. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Arti. That's a very difficult and challenging relationship to be in when you, when you have somebody, but then you still feel alone in that relationship. Um, First of all, I want you to begin to deeply and truly start loving yourself and detaching from the outcome. Okay, detaching from the outcome. And when we're not getting it from other people in our lives, and I mean, it's a constant, there's disappointments all around, but if you find that love inside, if you find that love, true love, I mean real love inside of your heart, nothing and nobody can take it away from you. Okay, so first I want you to just start loving yourself on this journey. And this whole thing of finding your twin flame, or when I find my twin flame I'll be happy, I'm sorry to tell you, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Yes, our souls connect with certain people who are our twin flames, our twin souls, or like you just know that person from before. But in the search of that, you lose out on so many beautiful connections. And you're obsessed with this fantasy. We have to live less in fantasy and more in acceptance. The acceptance of what we have right now. Count all your blessings right now. What do you have that works for you in your life? That is the way to get through a difficult thing. And of course, if you find you're in a relationship that for the longest time you haven't been able to fulfill your heart, and you don't feel loved, then it's up to you. You've got to decide what you want to do with your life and whether it's worth investing in that relationship anymore. But what you can do at this moment is just find the love inside of you. And what if it's missing? What are you doing? What are you doing to ignite that love, right? Stop waiting for other people to make that move. Ask for what you want. I feel a lot of people are just afraid to ask for what they want. You're not always going to get it, but unless you ask for it, unless you put it across to somebody, unless you have the courage to say, this is what I need, this is what I want, can you do this for me? How are you going to get it? A lot of relationships fail because there's so much lack of communication or miscommunication and ego. So that person actually wants love from you, and instead they put up a cold front because they want you to feel like they're strong, they don't need you. So start loving yourself. Okay, all right, Rebecca, what did you say? I had a dream of my grandmother this morning who passed away this month. I'm so sorry for your loss, Rebecca. Before she passed, she told me that she would visit me through bluebirds, and I've been seeing them often after thoughts of her. We were so close. I was with her in her final hours before she passed. I feel drawn to work with the dying. Rebecca, that's amazing. That is so powerful. It's like she opened up something inside of you, with your grandmom's passing. She actually she put a seed in you for some beautiful work, for something that, it was there and it blossomed inside of you. And perhaps be a death doula, you're a yoga teacher and a life coach, but feel like my calling hasn't been found yet. Wow, Rebecca, I feel like your grandmom has spoken to you deeply, from this message that you got from her. I love the idea of being a death doula because so many people struggle with losing, their loved ones. It's devastating. I love that. Maybe that's your calling. Maybe that is your calling. Wow. Wow. I love that. I love that. And I'm sure your grandmom is, for a while they can be there, they can guide you, they can send you messages. So I'm so happy to hear that you've taken such a beautiful gift from your grandmom for this journey of your life. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Alex, Says, yes, Rebecca, that is a beautiful experience. Your grandmother visits you too. Wow. Wow. I just got the chills with you speaking that stuck truth. Thank you. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Rebecca. Yeah, I think you found your calling. And I know, I mean, everyone type yes here who feels that they would love somebody to guide them through that process and support them. And Rebecca, I guarantee you, if you start this journey, you're going to have millions of people wanting your help. I'm sure of that. Who agrees? I am sure of that. I'm getting it. Like I'm sensing it. This is it. Go for it. Do it. Do it. This is your path. Do it. I'm sensing it for you because I can feel your energy. I can feel your deep like love. I can feel your deep connection to this because you've been through it and you understand it. Don't waste time. Just begin. Just put it out there. Put it out there and let people know that you're doing this, you know? I think you're going to do really well. You're going to do really well with this. I can feel it for you. I feel it. Your partner is not talking to you. I'm so sorry to hear that, my lovely. I'm so sorry to hear that. And if you suspect that, you know, there is infidelity in your relationship, then definitely address it, you know, with your partner and have a conversation about it. Please don't assume things. Yes, we have an intuition, but sometimes it's good to speak about it. It's good to ask what is going on, okay? And I'm really sorry that you're struggling through this. I'm really, really sorry. It's tough. Hello, Joe. Welcome, welcome. All right, now what we're going to do, anyone else have anything else to say? Anything else? There's like these beautiful messages. I love it from the community, the way Rebecca was talking about her grandmother and everybody else who has spoken, you know, about what's going on with their lives. I love community because I feel we all have a lesson to share. We all have something we can impart, and so go ahead and like impart anything, any knowledge that you know, any breakthrough you've had, any inspiration you've had. And you know, not having ego. Like for me, I'm not sitting here and being I'm not the expert. I am the connector. You know, I want to connect everybody. I want to see everybody living their best life and rising higher in themselves, you know, in the best way possible. And what have we got? Let me just see the comments. All right, Anna, you're barely holding yourself together, but only because of the past. I want to breathe now, start again from now, leave everything behind. You know, what helps me is when you've had a traumatic past or you've had a difficult experience in the past, not rejecting the past. You don't have to reject it. You can just see the whole and just embrace every part of it. You know, that is divine grace when you can rise above just the circumstances of your life and you can see it from your inner sight, from your inner higher vision, from a space that is between you and the thing that happened. You know, keep a space, have perspective. When you are so entangled, we get so entangled with our lives and our, you know, this happened to me, that happened to me, this one did this, that one did that. Granted, it's not easy, but if you want to move past that, you've got to just acknowledge it and just have grace about it. You know, that doesn't mean shoving everything under the carpet. I do not condone that. Just acceptance, just looking at it, from that part of yourself that is whole, that is complete, and encouraging the complete and the whole part of yourself and living from there, not just living from the broken pieces of your life. Because if you're going to continue to perpetuate that energy in your life, you're going to continue to just live in that drama that you've experienced, how are you going to heal? How are you going to be empowered? How are you going to change the patterns of your life? So if anyone is, indulging in anything that happened to them in their lives, and you're constantly repeating it to yourself, repeating it, in your world, and saying, oh, this happened to me and nothing ever works out, or that didn't work, or this one did it. Change it. Just say, okay, it happened, but I am greater than it. I am more than it. I am bigger than it, and I am willing to embrace the whole and move forward with my life. And sometimes you've got to be really strict with yourself, because if we keep on crying over spilt milk, you're just going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable. So you've got to be strict with yourself. Give yourself a time to grieve. Absolutely, we do need to grieve. We need to get it out of our system. But after that, you have to say, all right, we've done that. Now let's get up. Let's get up and let's move forward. Let's take the lesson and move forward. Let's start practicing being whole. Even if you're not feeling whole, practice feeling whole. Start envisioning and thinking about times in your life when you felt whole. Sometimes, when you're going through a difficult time, at that point, it's difficult, okay, to feel whole. But you can connect to a time in your life when you felt good, when you felt whole, when you felt complete, and bring the memories of that. Bring that state into this present moment. What I love is, like, whatever beautiful memories you've had in your life, good times you've had in your life, for me, they're like a treasure cabinet where if I'm feeling sad, or if I'm feeling like something's difficult, I just go and I open that cabinet and I go into a beautiful memory. And I always say, regardless of whether those people are in your life or not, whether you still have a good relationship with them or not right now, that doesn't mean that the good that you shared in that relationship is gone. It's still preserved. Preserve that goodness, preserve that. Wherever a person is in their life right now, even if they're not, like, sometimes people have been so close to you in your life, and suddenly they don't want you in their lives, or they reject you, or they criticize you, or whatever it is. And it can be devastating or like when you lose somebody, somebody dies. It's so devastating, but that doesn't take away their life. That doesn't take away the beauty that you shared together. So keep that intact and change your state. It is up to us to change our state. And we've got to remind ourselves, I am in charge of my life, of my emotional well-being, of my emotional state. We don't understand. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm just feeling like this, I'm like this. No, you have perpetuated a way of thinking which has led you to reacting or being a certain way. And we can shift and change that by making different choices, right? Who agrees with that? Who agrees with that? What is my religion, Melanie? I am not, I don't follow any particular religion, because I believe that there is truth and beauty and divinity in everything and everyone. So I learn from every religion, and yet I do not strictly follow any particular religion, because the truth is the truth. I believe the moment anyone becomes fanatic on one way of being and thinking, they shut the door to so much that is available. But nothing, I mean, to each their own. This is the way I follow. This is the way I live my life. I don't believe in religion or identifying specifically with any one thing, but I know the truth is in everything. It's there. It's humans and human thinking that where they want to be right. Like a human being is like, my religion is right, my thinking is right, yours is wrong. Only human beings do that. The divinity, the spiritual truth is, it's free. It's not attached to being right. It's not trying to prove itself. It's not shutting anyone out. It's not making anyone wrong. It is just the truth. That's all it is. It's pure and beautiful. And so this is how I connect. I connect to the divinity in everything. Like I said, I have conversations with trees. I have conversations with the moon. I feel the love. I feel that beauty in everything. And if you just take a moment, anything you focus on, anything, even your worst enemy, even somebody who's really, if you see through, you will find the divine in them. You will find the divine in them. And we have the power to shift the frequency wherever it is. I'm not saying it's easy, all right? Who struggles with relationships here? I mean, human beings, human beings. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Bless you. Us humans, like I ask, I'm like, whoever created us, I mean, I wish we were created with less of this emotional turmoil. And some people are more emotional than others, all right? I'm a water sign. Who's a water sign here? Now, if you're a water sign, you know. You know what it's like. I can feel everything, everybody's feelings. I feel people's feelings. Tashana, you're a Cancerian? Me too. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. So sweet, so sweet. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. You feel everything, right? Me too. I mean, too much. I have to just lock myself up in my room and just like, I literally have to take the energy out of myself because I can feel it. It's literally, it attaches itself to me. And this happens to all of us, by the way, regardless of which sign you are. So it's important to check yourself. Rebecca, your Cancer rising. Oh, wow. Love it. Love it. So you've got to check yourself. Is this me? Have you noticed, like, if you are in an environment where people are really aggressive and people are really like, or it's like a very negative situation, sometimes you come back and you're acting like that, you're behaving like that. Anyone experience that? Anyone experience that? You have got to remove. Yeah, Tashana, you've got to remove that energy from you. So I always do a check. Like when I'm feeling strange, I'm like, is this my energy or have I taken on somebody else's energy? Or like if somebody says something negative towards you or makes a negative comment, or like on social media, for example, there are people who do a lot of trolling and they can be really mean, or like you get a bad review or somebody says something about you that is not quite, not that's not nice and it's hurtful. You can carry that energy, like you can take their negativity and it goes inside of you. It is so important when that happens. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, my lovely. You're most welcome, Anna. You're most welcome. It is so important to detach yourself from that energy. Don't let it stay inside of you. So if someone has said something negative about you, don't let it contaminate you. You get what I'm saying? You've got to be very, very clear that their comment, their way of thinking about you, that's their energy field. Do not mix it up with yours, and do not live out the rest of your day with that energy inside of you. Does that make sense? Yeah? Just take it out. I do this. I literally like, you can do this. You can do this. You can take it out and you can just throw it out. Take it out and throw it out, and just like go all around your body. Take it out and throw it out. Don't let it contaminate you. Don't let it. And Rebecca, don't send that energy back to that person. We want to elevate everybody. We want to elevate their frequency as well. So you're going to see them in the light. Do you know when you do that? When you see people who have attacked you, and instead of sending that hatred back, you send them love. Oh my gosh. That in itself heals you of their negativity. That in itself clears your energy field, because you have not retaliated. Instead, you have leveled up in your energy field. And I don't mean being fake, like, I'm sorry to say, but there are so many people. I have this teacher, okay, I'm gonna be a little you'll know what I mean when I tell you. So she was, she thought she was very spiritual, and I was a kid, I was in school, and whenever she was mad at anybody, like if I had this experience with her, and I had done something, I was a kid, and so she was really mad at me, and she was like, namaste. That defeats the purpose of what namaste is. Like, you're using it like almost like a weapon, almost like, an abuse. Namaste means I acknowledge the divine in you, and vice versa. So that's what I mean is, don't do it in a fake way. If you're not feeling that about somebody and they really disturbed you, you can just remove your energy, and when you're well and ready, then you send that person light and love. And when you're able to do that, I'm telling you, instantaneously you're good. Instantaneously you are healed and you're free of that negativity. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear your doggy's in the hospital, Vanessa. Let's all send Vanessa's dog healing. Let's all send him healing. He's in the hospital. Let's just all send him together. Are you ready? Everybody send Vanessa's dog healing. He is in perfect divine love and light. And he is held in that love. And there is healing through and through in his being. And nothing else can exist within him but divine perfection and harmony and pure health. That is what I am knowing for your little baby, okay? All right. Rebecca, of course, we're all learning. We're all learning, my lovely. And believe me, I don't want to send people love either. Sometimes I'm like, absolutely not. There's no love coming out of me. But when I feel like that, I first calm myself down and then I send them love. I do eventually come to that place where I want to send them love, and then you're free. And we're all making mistakes. I make a million mistakes all the time. We are all learning on this journey, aren't we? We're all learning on this journey. And the greatest spiritual gift you can have is humility. Humility and an openness that from anyone or anywhere you can receive a divine message. You can receive divine wisdom. How old am I, Melanie? I am Earth years. Actually, I'm turning 49 at the end of this month. But let me say that I cannot identify with that number. I don't even understand what that means because I am just a little girl. I'm just a child playing, okay, in my spirit. That's who I am. Alok, good to see an Indian teacher here. Namaste, namaste, Alok, namaste. Thank you for being here. Lovely to have you here. Um, yes, 49. But 49 is just a number. It's just a number. I'm a silly girl. I'm a silly girl. That's what I am. So everyone here, that's a really good lesson actually. We're always putting everybody in a box, labeling everybody. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. And let's not label people. Let's look through the labels of age, of gender, of race, of all these boxes that we have. Let's look through it. Open your eyes, and also, like, you have to remind yourself, like, okay, my hair is going everywhere. You have to remind yourself that, remind yourself not to be superior. You know, we do go through that. I mean, I'm guilty of that. We all have those things where we're like, no, that's not good enough for me. No, not, and it's fine. Of course, everyone has preferences in their lives, but if we can open ourselves up a little more to try and understand where somebody else is coming from, what their background is, how are they like this, and not feeling like I know everything already. All right, I know everything already. Nobody knows anything. That's the truth. When do you often take classes? So, I mean, I do a lot of sessions. If you want to check, the link is in my bio. You can go to my website and have a look at all the things I do. I do corporate events. I do one-on-one, sessions, coaching, all of that. So you can go and have a look, and you can connect with me. All right. So what we're gonna do now, you're welcome, my lovely. You're welcome, Vanessa. You're welcome. Did I miss anyone's questions? Somebody had harsh words, can't get them out of your mind. It is hard. It is hard when somebody says something, but like I said before, you've just got to detach yourself from that. And that comes from truly being your own gatekeeper, being your own protector, being your own guardian, being your own angel, being your own well-being keeper. Do not let anyone's words come through and sit in your spirit. You've got to push it out. Push it out. And why is it that human beings, like, somebody will say a million good things, but one person says something negative and we're like, oh my gosh, that just goes on and on and on in your head, right? So become stronger than that, become better than that, and know yourself better. When you know yourself, you are not at the effect of anyone else's opinion of you. You're not at the mercy of anyone else's behavior towards you, because you've got to have a boundary in your life. You've got to have a boundary, and that boundary keeps all that outside. You're like, you don't get to come into this space. This is my space. It's mine and mine alone. And only good and love is welcome here. Anything else, you've got to stand very strongly and guard that part of yourself and not allow it in. Okay, how's everybody doing? Where's everybody here from? It says 116 meditators. So exciting. Love to have all of you here. I am just so happy that you're all here with me. You're in CST time. Okay, great, Alok. You have a look. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get a few, let's do it. Like, I'm going to get a few tarot cards. Okay, I have my, this is such a cute deck. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Everyone excited to get some tarot messages? Let's see what is coming through. Let's see. Yes. Let's get it. Okay. All right. So Everyday Witch Tarot, it's such a cute deck. I'm shuffling. Darren, Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. Nice. I want to go to Canada. I've never been to Canada. I've only seen Canada from across the Niagara. And I really want to visit Canada. But I think you need another visa. You need another visa for Canada, don't you? Alrighty, my lovelies, let's see what beautiful messages are coming through for this collective today. Let us see. Ready? Alrighty, show me for this beautiful collective. What messages are here? The Seven of Pentacles, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience. It's a card of sowing your seeds, and you're patiently working at what you need to work on, okay? That's what this is, all right? And so you just keep doing your work, you keep putting it in, and let's get an oracle card about that, okay? Enlightenment, beautiful, enlightenment. Sow the seeds of the light. Sow the seeds of light. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Sow the seeds of light. In everything you do, sow the seeds of light and love. No matter what it is, do it with love and do it with light. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more oracle card. Hi, Bharti. Blessings. Wow, look at that. Blessings. So beautiful. How are you sowing blessings into your life? Ask yourself. Not ask yourself, ask yourself. How are you sowing blessings into your life? How are you doing that? How are you sowing, being a blessing and receiving blessings in your life? And also knowing that, I'm getting this whole thing of seeds and how birds and plants, they spread. They all work together to sow the seeds on this planet. Isn't it incredible? Isn't it incredible that the butterflies and the birds, they go and take the nectar from the plants, and then they spread that beautiful seed everywhere. So understanding your life like that you are that. You are here to spread that beautiful seed of light and love and abundance in your life and everywhere. So it doesn't just take right from the flower. It doesn't just take, it serves the flower as well by spreading that flower's pollen and seeds everywhere. So ask yourself how you are creating things in your life where you are serving yourself but also being a blessing to others, right? Let's see what else shows up in this tarot reading. Ooh, look at that. I was telling you about this. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is about unconditional giving and receiving. It's about that flow. It's about that flow. You breathe in, you breathe out. That's life. Life is a breath in, a breath out. Life is not holding your breath in or, breathing out and not breathing in. That's death. And so everything in your life, align it to the flow. Align it to that balance of receiving and giving. Some people, they find it hard to give. All right. Some people, it's all about me, 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 me. And then there are some people who find it hard to receive. But you've got to have a balance between both. Many people live in poverty because they believe that they are just here to serve, serve, serve. I must help everybody. I must serve everybody. I must give to everybody. But that's not true abundance. That's not true flow. True flow is when it's this cycle of breathing in and breathing out, receiving and giving. And here is the Empress. Okay, the Empress is the mother. She's the mother of the tarot. And she's the bringer of the harvest. She's the bringer of abundance, and she is the nurturer, right? She is the one that's nurturing in her womb, creating in her womb whatever she is bringing to life. So it's so important to what are you what's the word, gestating? What is gestating in your womb? Ask yourself. Regardless of whatever gender you are or aren't, you are gestating. Thank you so much, Darren. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you. And so, what is it that you are forming in the womb of your being? And become very clear. Just like if you had a baby, it was growing, you would make sure to nourish it, eat the right foods, do the right things so that it grows into a healthy baby. You do when you are creating. We're constantly creating in our lives, constantly. And so ask yourself, what kind of life are you bringing? What are you giving birth to in your life? And ingest things accordingly. Is what you are ingesting right now going to nourish your beautiful baby, whatever your baby is, whatever you're bringing? Is it going to nourish it? Is it going to bring it into being and into a fulfilling result? So become very careful about what you are taking in, and also be careful about what you are putting out there, because it is literally bouncing back. It's literally whatever you're putting out is coming back. You're putting it's coming back. So make sure you're putting good things out, to create the life that you desire, that you dream of. And make sure that you find the mother in you. Okay? Find the nurturer in you for every part of your life. For yourself, first of all, and then for everyone around you. Try and see everything from the eyes of love, from the eyes of compassion, from the eyes of, when I'm talking to clients, or when sometimes somebody has their guard up so high up because they're protecting themselves, right? I refuse to see the outward picture. I refuse to see what is presented to me, because that is just the armor that person has put on for everything that they've been through in their lives. And what I do is I look through. This is a really great technique if you're struggling with anyone or anything. Just look through into the child. Look through into that innocent part of themselves. Because I believe every single human being is that pure divine light. They are. However deeply buried it is within them, however evil they may seem, whatever it is just covered up by so much. And if you can, if it's safe for you to do, then try and encourage the good to come through. Okay, try and encourage the good to come through. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. This is progress, this is collaboration, you know, this is taking what you create and taking it one step further. So if some of you all have a business that you're doing, and you know, either it's doing really well or you're struggling or it's not, it's difficult. I think community is so important, you know, to help us. Like, I want you all to type right now, okay? Write what you do. I want you to write what you do, and I want everybody else to know what you do. If you want if you want people to hire you for that thing, I want to help everybody here. So if you have something that you do really well, if it's a service, if it's, write it over here so that people know about it. I'm giving you the opportunity to do that here, because I feel as a community, if we encourage each other and we propel each other up in the things we do, we'll be much happier in our lives. We'll be much more satisfied. So if you want to, go ahead and put what you do over here, and so that people can, you know, avail of your services. People can avail of what you do and book you and hire you. And I feel like, you know, when it comes to your business or doing something in your life, sometimes you can be like, oh, but I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, I don't have the money to advertise, I don't have to. You have resources right now that you're not using. You have resources right now that you're not using. I want you to think of what you are not using right now that you have within you. And use that. So don't let anything limit you. Don't let anything stop you. Don't make excuses. Start instead making excuses in the opposite direction. You know what I mean? Reverse the script and say, how do I say this? Like, over magnify all the things in your life that are working. You know, over magnify all the strengths that you have, over magnify all the abilities that you have, all the things you have within your power right now to do what it is that you want to do. And do not give up. Do not give up. I know it's hard. Sometimes you're like, oh, but nothing's happening, you know, be it your love life, be it your work, be it your health, but do not give up. You just keep on putting that in, and you connect with community. Okay, Tashana, me and my partner have a cold pressed juice company, ran from our home since 2019. We are located in Linden, New Jersey. Love it, everybody. You want some cold pressed juices, you get in touch with Tashana. Okay, yes, love it. Fiona, I'm an LGBTQ educator, speaker, and filmmaker using video and animation to make content that educates, entertains, and inspires. Love it. Love it. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's build this community. Let's get everyone connected and flourishing, and let's get everyone, you know, receiving and giving of their gifts. Let's get them. Let's get it. And I don't know, put your link there if you want. Put your link and let people know where to find you. And love this. Love this. Everybody, just do it. Just do it. We've got 116 meditators here. We've got on YouTube as well. So wow, see the connections already, Rebecca and Tashana. Darren, you're a safety supervisor and coach, and you help people wherever it is for work or their personal lives. Beautiful. Everybody put it out there, because there is somebody for everybody. Okay, if you connect with that person, get in touch with them, and you know, receive their gifts and gift them your gifts. Don't be shy, people. Put it out there. Put it out there. We have all these people here. Let's get it out there. Let's get everyone talking about themselves, okay? And what they offer in this world, in this life. This is what I want to do with community. I don't want it to be so difficult for people to, you know, for people to be able to earn from what their gift is, because it's so difficult for other people to find out in this world of so many people. So in these intimate sessions, we can do that, you know. Let's all help each other out. Okay, let's see what else we have. And thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. And if you're enjoying this and you know you want to see more of this, or you want to just support me and help me as well, I am open. I am open to receiving all the gifts that you want to share with me. Okay, so you go ahead and do that if you feel inclined. Now let's see what else we have. Okay, the Three of Wands. We have 2 3s over here. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. What I'm seeing here is whatever you are collaborating, you know, with others in, where you are sharing your gifts in the world, there is this Three of Wands. You are sowing the seeds into your future, and then everything that you put in, you see it coming towards you. Nothing is lost. No effort is lost. Even if it seems like you failed, it's not a failure. It's an investment in your future. And unless you put it in, how are you going to get it back? So keep on. No matter what it seems like, you keep going forward and you keep on investing in what it is that you believe and you know that you have a gift at, right? Okay, let's see what oracle cards are here. Adventures. Beautiful. It's so important to have an adventurous spirit, right? I mean, like, some people are more inclined towards adventures and some people aren't, you know. So like I have an adventurous spirit, but if you ask me to like go trekking or all that stuff, no, I have to be dragged out. So maybe some of you need to step out of your comfort zone. If you are like that, you become too comfortable where you are, you need to step out of your comfort zone and you need to like maybe try something new. Who feels they're stuck in a place and they need a change in their lives? Who feels that? Anyone here feel that? So it's saying be adventurous. Oh my goodness, I have gone way over the time as always. Kayla is a wellness coach for educators and school leaders. You support them in their wellness through mind body connection practices and supports. Love it. Thank you for sharing that. Kayla. Z, you feel like you're in your comfort zone and and you need to step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, we all need a little push sometimes to get out and experience life and do something that is like, you know, challenging. It pushes us out of that monotony that we've gotten stuck in, right? So, oh boy, I've really gone on. Anyway, whatever came through. Time to break out of the cocoon. Yes, I think, yeah, you know, sometimes we put ourselves in that cocoon for too long, and instead of growing, we're rotting. You know, we're rotting in that cocoon. It's no longer a safe space. It has become a hazard for us in our lives. And so, yes, it's important to cocoon. Ask yourself if that cocoon is a healing space or it's become a space where now you have shut yourself in and you are not allowing yourself to be out in the world and see things in the world. You're most welcome, Darren. So much love to you too. Big hug to you. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for your lovely gift. So sweet. It means the world to me. It just makes me feel, you know, like it's a nice feeling to know that it's not about the money. It's not about, it's just a gesture. It touches my heart, and I'm so grateful to you for that. So grateful. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for encouraging me. And thank you for giving me that feeling that, what I'm doing is worth it. What all that I'm sharing here, it has an impact, it has an effect on whoever is here. That's all my intention is. Oh, how sweet. Thank you, Fiona. How sweet of you. Thank you. That really touches my heart. And yeah, and more than anything, that's all it is about. Just community. I want everyone to feel loved, to feel safe, feel happy, to feel supported, to feel like they're not alone in this world, and that there is so much hope for them in their lives, and there is nothing that they cannot do, and that they are powerful, that you're powerful beings, and you have that divine authority to claim and to produce the abundance in your lives. Okay, Rebecca, this has made your morning. Oh, thank you for your blessings, and bless you too. Thank you. That means the world to me. Thank you, Rebecca. Fiona, you're welcome. Shilpa, thank you for inspiring me this morning. It's helping me more than you know. Oh, that's all I need. Like, that just makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. And I feel like, yes, I'm on my path. Yes, I'm doing what I came here to do. And even if like it's 3 people whose hearts I touched today and made your day. Oh, wow, 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 wow. That gift is huge. That gift is greater than anything on this planet. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you all enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe, and let's do this often, and let's gather together. Thank you all for being here, my lovelies. You are beautiful, you are gorgeous, you are worthy, and yeah, you are an incredible divine spirit. Just keep going forward and keep envisioning that beautiful life and live it, live it, live it. Okay, my lovelies, take care of yourselves, and I will catch you again another time. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye. Hello, people over here. Who do we have? Who is still here? Who is still here? Hello, Shar. Welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you. Pragya. So what I will do for you all is, if you want to ask a question, you can purchase a question. But what we're going to, yeah, you can ask a question. If you need advice, I can give you some advice. But if you want to do a reading, then you can book that. Okay, ask your question. What is it? What is it that you're dealing with? What is it that you need help for? Go ahead and ask me. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. About work. Why is your mind so foggy and work is not smooth? Are you eating properly? Are you sleeping properly? That is an important thing. And is something bothering you? Is there something that is bothering you? Something that's playing on your mind? What is it? Ask yourself. What is it that is bothering you? What is it that is playing on your mind? And do a check. Do a self-check. See where you're at, and write down the feelings that are going through you when you're experiencing this. Write it down. Write it down. What are you experiencing? What is this fog about? Write that down, and you'll become clearer and clearer and clearer in your mind about what it is that is making you feel this way in your life. Guidance regarding your career. When will you get a job? When will you get a job? Pragya, what are you doing? Tell me. Are you doing anything to get that job? Have you been applying? What have you been doing? And what kind of job are you looking for? I will get out an oracle card for each of you. So let's see. Shar, let's get one oracle card out for you, okay? Let's see. Whoop! It has fallen down. You have courage. Courage. You need courage in your life. You're welcome. You're welcome. Pragya, let's get one card for you. You're preparing for your exam right now? That's great. That's wonderful. Going forward. So you have a really wonderful path ahead of you. Look at this beautiful path in front of you, Pragya. So you keep putting the effort in, you will get your reward, okay? Uh, you're most welcome, Pragya. You're most welcome. And what I am going to do is just leave this live on for a bit, and whoever comes by can get a card and see what is coming through for y'all today, okay? But in the meantime, hello Ritu, welcome. Would you like to get an oracle card today? Let's get a message for you. Do you like one? Drink my tea. Let's just keep this live on. Sure, let's get a card for you. Come on, let's see what is showing up. Let's see what is showing up today. All right, show me for Ritu. What do we have? Voyage. You have some sort of voyage ahead of you. There's a journey. There's a journey that's happening. And I feel it's going to be, or maybe you've been on a journey, like emotionally and, you know, spiritually, and it has something to do with the mother figure. It has something to do with mother and child, and if it's not about a child, I do get, it's about your connection either. Yeah, there's some journey here that's an emotional journey that's happening in your life. See, there's a mummy whale and a baby whale. So I feel this can be about protection as well. You are protected. You are protected is what I'm getting. Yeah. There's protection here for you. Yes. Let's just get some oracle cards. Let's see. We have delight. What else have we got? Oh my gosh, I just said protection, so it's clear. There's protection. There's protection. Divine protection on you and everybody who's here. You have divine protection. You're confused about a person. Well, why are you confused about them? What is confusing? Tell me. If somebody isn't giving you respect, isn't giving you the time is ignoring you or not replying to you or not investing in you, then why are you afraid? Do they want a relationship with you? That's the question. What are you afraid of? And do they want a relationship with you? You have trust issues. The person you want to have a relationship with doesn't trust you and you don't trust them, right? It's an online friendship. Well, if you've got to weigh the balance. You've got to see the balance. You have to trust your instinct as well. Do you feel this person is an honest person? Do you feel they're trying to, trust yourself first? Before you trust anybody else, trust yourself. Can you trust yourself, Ritu? That's what's important. If you can trust yourself, then you can continue forward. So trust yourself. So if you trust yourself, then trust yourself about this relationship. Ask yourself why you're afraid. Why are you afraid? Are you afraid of rejection? Are you afraid of that person lying to you, cheating on you, whatever it is? If that's the case, then move forward with precaution. Move forward, but don't deceive yourself. Is it your past fears of experiencing those things which are making you feel like that? Or is it because it's actually a feeling you're getting, a gut feeling that this person is not being honest with you? Right? And you need to ask yourself those questions and you need to dissect it and check it out and find out, are these legitimate fears or are they just your insecurities, right? How do you trust yourself? Sure, how do you trust yourself? You trust yourself by knowing that no matter what happens, you're most welcome, Ritu. Bless you too. Bless you too. You trust yourself by knowing that you are in control of your emotions and your world, that nobody else from outside can reject you, can manipulate you. So you keep the center of your being. And you ask yourself, does this give me a good feeling? Do I feel good about this or am I not feeling good? Does it not feel right? If it doesn't feel right, trust your gut. But like I said earlier, you need to understand yourself. The way to trust yourself is to understand yourself. Understand first. Am I just thinking this way because of my fears and insecurities, or am I actually sensing something about this person that is not quite right, or about whatever situation it is? Your intuition is something you must get in touch with. Get in touch with your intuition. Our intuition is that hunch. You just get that feeling. You get that feeling. Something's telling you, something's nudging you. It's saying, no, don't go there. No, that's not the thing for you. No. Or it's saying, yes, this is for you. It's right, go. But then that sometimes goes wrong, because when it is something for you, it could be your own will that is thinking it's your intuition because you want it. And the way to check whether it's your intuition or if it's just your will is to see, if you go in that direction, really practically speaking, what does it imply? Do you know what I mean? So gauge the situation, gauge the feeling, and then you will know. Anything about timing of your job? Well, like I said, you're welcome, Shar. Like I said, thank you, Shar. Thank you. It is coming. as soon as you finish whatever you need to finish going forward, you will get something good. That's what it's showing. Okay, that's what it's showing. Okie dokie, that was a very, very long live. Did everyone listen to the live? If you didn't, go ahead and watch it later on. And you know, I am a coach, I am a life navigation coach. Oops. I am a spiritual guide, and I help people through whatever it is. You're most welcome, Pragya. You're most welcome. I help people through their life journeys, and so if any of you want to book a session with me, the link is in my bio. Go and have a look. I also do corporate events, so if any corporates are watching this and you want to book sessions with me, you can do that also. And yes, I am sending you all my love, to all of you beautiful people. Bless you. Take care of yourselves, and do subscribe if you want to, be a part of these lives. And if you want to receive help, some coaching for whatever you're going through, then do join these lives, do subscribe, do share it with people so that they can be a part of this journey as well. Okay, so send you all my love, and please watch my videos, my lovelies. Watch my videos. I've posted a lot of them. There's a lot of wisdom in them, divine wisdom, and that has come through for all of you. And take care of yourselves, okay? All righty. I will catch you again soon. Bye.